I am Higginsen, Executive Director of the Mama Foundation for the Arts. It is the home of Mama, I Want to Sing, which is the longest-running Black off-Broadway theater musical in the history of American theater. We are celebrating our 40th anniversary this year. This is a Harlem story that has played in New York for over 8 years and traveled around the United States, Europe, and Japan. How I Know Stephen Burrows was the first day of school at the Fashion Institute of Technology. It was an exciting day, and he was a Black face on campus. And from that day, we became co-workers, friends, co-travelers on the journey. It was an exhilarating journey of genius and talent and energy. FIT is one of the most amazing places on planet Earth where creative people can come together and meet each other, where they might be an oddball somewhere else. At FIT, it became a community of creative people. So meeting Stephen Burrows that first day of school was life-changing. We immediately formed a community of the real hip hot kids on campus because we had things in common. We had music in common, we had dance in common, we had creativity, we had fashion in common. We loved fashion, we loved new, but we loved to dance. And so at FIT there was this snack bar. So Roz Rubenstein, myself, Joyce Griffin, and a host of very diverse young people came together, and at lunch we'd play the jukebox and we would dance. And everybody would turn around. They couldn't believe that these dancers were so good at it. But dance wasn't the only thing we were good. We were innovators. We were coming out of the civil rights movement. It was an emerging generation. It was a culture that was growing into becoming themselves, knowing themselves and finding their creativity, but supporting each other. So at FIT, meeting Roz Rubenstein and Stephen Burrows began a friendship and a partnership. Roz Rubenstein became a partner with Stephen Burrows. It was the day of the boutiques. And so we could tell immediately that Stephen Burrows was the star. And we wanted to get behind him. Not only could he design, he could illustrate his designs. Who could do that? It was brilliant. And so Roz and I wanted to help make sure the world knew who Stephen Burrows was. But Roz was the catalyst to propel him onto 7th Avenue. And then he had visions of making sure that models, Black models, could wear his clothes. And that was revolutionary. Everything that happened during that time period was revolutionary, hadn't happened before. One of a kind. He was one of a kind. And Roz and I thought he was just pure genius. There was no doubt about it in our minds. And we wanted to make sure that the world knew who Stephen Burrows was.